I asked you, have you spoken to Jeremy Corbyn and got his agreement that a future Labour government will not authorise a second independence referendum?
Well, I speak to Jeremy Corbyn on a regular basis. We will be drawing up our manifesto because there is every prospect of there being an early general election. And what I'm saying to you, Gordon, is as somebody who will be a party to the drafting of that manifesto, I will stand resolute on the question that there should not be a second independence referendum. And I am expecting to get the support of the whole of the Labour Party on that question.
But you might support a second referendum on Brexit. I mean, Jeremy Corbyn was saying this morning that should conference vote, I think it's on Tuesday or Wednesday, in favour of another referendum on Brexit, then he, Jeremy Corbyn, and the Labour Party will support that.
Well, I think my expectation is that when the party considers this on Wednesday, that it will be asked to decide whether it wants to rule out a second referendum on the Brexit question or not. Now, I am somebody who remains to be persuaded, frankly, that there should be a second referendum on Brexit. But I think as a party, what we are saying and what we've said throughout is that we don't want necessarily to rule anything out completely.
Right,
and I
but
think
if there is a vote at
the
conference,
mood of the party this week.
Okay, if there is a vote at conference to have a second referendum, and if Jeremy Corbyn swings behind that and he's said he will argue for it, will Scottish Labour join them in arguing for that?
Well, look, we're a democratic party, and the conference this week is deciding the direction that the Labour Party will take. So I guess if there was support, which actually I don't envisage for us to be set on the single track of going down towards a second referendum on Brexit, we would have to take that into account. I don't actually expect that that's where we'll end up.
Right.
I think we'll end up in a position where we're saying we don't rule out a second referendum.